Well, welcome to that segment called Ask Anything. Brian, we have a doozy for you today. Are you ready?
Oh, doozy. Okay.
Here it is. How do you explain the Trinity?
That's not only a doozy, that's a bit of a zinger as well. But in a concise answer is this. You know, when you look at the Trinity, it's foundational to the Christian faith that God is one. We serve one God. But at the same time, we realize that it cannot be just explained away. It's a mystery, a beautiful mystery. And that mystery allows us to continue to marvel at God. But when Jesus was in the temple and they were arguing, he was arguing with some Pharisees and some Sadducees, one of the scribes overheard and he asked him a question. He said, "What's the greatest commandment?" And he says, "Shema, O Israel." Now that comes out of Mark 12:28-31. "Behold, the Lord thy God is one, and you are to love the Lord your God with all your heart, your mind, your soul, and your strength, and love your neighbor as you love yourself. And on these two laws hang all the law and the commandments." So when we start looking at that, Lorie, we realize that above us we have a sun, and it's a physical body, but we also know that it gives off light and it also gives off heat. So it's one sun, but it also has three distinct things that it does, as far as three areas that it performs in. Now, Jesus and the Father and the Holy Spirit are the three persons of the Godhead, but they're one God. And it's still a mystery. It's a beautiful mystery. So at the same time, we don't know everything about that. But as we come to God, we realize we serve one God, and he is the God that loves us, but he's also the same God that keeps us in everything that we do. I hope that helps you.
Yeah.
I've got a
That's
question
good,
for you,
Brian.
Lorie.
Okay.
Now, how can I know what my spiritual gift is?
Well, Paul says that we all have different spiritual gifts. In Romans 12:6, he said this: "We have different gifts according to the grace given us. So let us use them in proportion to our faith." And here's just I'm going to give you 4 practical things to discover what is the gifts or gifts that God has given you. Number 1, what do you enjoy doing? Number 2, what is the Holy Spirit telling you? 3, what ministry rather in my life is God blessing? And 4, what gifts do others see operating in me? So I think when you have a gift, it's something that you'll love to do. It's through the power of the Holy Spirit. You'll find fruitfulness when you operate in that gift, and other people will notice that gift and they'll affirm it. So there's our Ask Anything today.
Beautiful. We'll be right back.